Election day here in North Carolina is just a week and a day away, and the State Board of Elections is issuing an alert to all voters about mailings and text messages which may be inaccurate or intentionally contain misinformation.
Tonight, consumer investigator Steve Sbraccia digs deeper into what's going on and who you should actually trust for accurate voting information. Steve.
Well, guys, if you recall, on Friday, I told you about how scammers were trying to use text messages from what appeared to be political campaigns to trick you into giving up your money or personal information. Now, the State Board of Elections is warning about mass mailings and text messages to voters about early voting before November 8th.
With just days to go before voting ends for this midterm election, the State Board says there's a lot of noise being generated by all kinds of groups, and voters are concerned.
What are some of the complaints that you're getting right now from voters regarding some of the things that they're getting in the mail and text and so forth?
Yeah, we've heard from a number of voters about various mailings that have gone out, as well as text messages, indicating inaccuracies about their voter history from previous elections, or even a text message that says they haven't voted yet.
Like this text telling me I'd yet to vote, even though I'd done so days earlier. The text was from a Tennessee area code and claims to have used public records, but doesn't say from when.
Depending on when they got the voter data, it could be outdated. The vendor information may not even be something associated with a voter record. And so then when you start mingling data, potentially there's errors even in that.
As of today, the State Board of Elections says approximately 1.2 million people have either voted via absentee ballots or voted in person, as various groups try and get the attention of those who've yet to cast their ballots.
How concerned are you about all of these outside efforts that are pouring into North Carolina?
North Carolina is a very competitive state, and so we see a lot of activity. The noise really has become part of elections, and some of it is actually mis and disinformation.
Now, the State Board of Elections is running these ads on social media, trying to counter some of that noise, providing early accurate voting locations for any county. And if you get a text that says you didn't vote, you can see if your ballot was actually recorded on the State Board of Elections website under this voter search tab.
We are the one who can tell you firsthand what your voter history is.
Now, one question unanswered in all of this: will all this prodding and texting and mailing increase the number of people who'll vote this time around, or will it actually turn folks off? As Karen Brinson Bell said, we'll just have to leave the political scientists to decide that issue. Working for you, I'm consumer investigator Steve Sbraccia.
All right, Steve, thank you very much.